I want to take us all on a little bit of a journey here today. And where that journey starts is with you guys. So I want us all to have a little bit of a think back. A think back to a time where you felt anxious. Not anxious for missing a bus or handing a piece of work in late or being late to an event. No, I mean the worst anxiety you've ever felt. There's a phrase in my native language, Irish, for it. In Umar na heimliche, in the depths of despair, where you feel that a wave is washing over you. You're being thrown around and in the chaos and in all the water, and you just want to breathe and it's just crashing over you. That feeling. I put this question to you. How do you manage that feeling? How do you manage that want to breathe? I was feeling that feeling last Saturday. Cold, brisk Saturday evening in November. I was in my bedroom and I was feeling all the telltale signs of anxiety. I felt my hands shaking. I felt a crushing weight on my back. I felt my mouth was dry. But worst of all, I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. I was in my room. Not much triggered it. I was just sitting there. I've started sexual abuse therapy recently, and it's reignited some feelings, as you can imagine. The anxiety that I felt in my safe space in my bedroom was the same anxiety I felt in the room when it happened. As I said before, hands shaking, mouth dry, heart pounding in my chest. What do I do? How do I manage this? I feel like I'm being crushed. So the first thing that I went to, the first thing that I saw in my mind in big Vegas-style casino flashing lights was smoking and drinking. Past vices that have, I don't want to say answered that anxiety before, but it's requited it. But I didn't want to do that again. I didn't want to do that again. So I took a step back and I said, what am I going to do? And I said, you know what? I'm going to run. Wearing something quite similar to what I'm wearing today here. I ran out the front door and I went to Sandymount Beach, which is 2 minutes away from my house. And if you're not familiar with Sandymount Beach, think about the most idyllic, tropical, beautiful, golden sanded beach you can ever think of. And then take it down 10 notches, it's really awful and disgusting and cold and gross, but Sandymount Strand. I got onto the sand. I put my hands to my feet and my hands in the air as a quick way to stretch. And I said, let's just go for it, like. And I started running. I started running as fast as I could. I could feel my feet pounding against the sand. My knees coming up as close to my face as they could, and my heels coming up again as close to the back of my head as they could. I was running as fast as I could. I was just going for it. I was running. Just going as fast as I could, like. I was running to get away. I was struggling in that wave. I could feel the water rushing over me. I felt like I was being thrown around. But in running, I managed to resurface. I was running as fast as I could, my feet pounding against the sand, the cold, salty sea breeze blowing in my lion's mane, and I could think of nothing, and I could see nothing, and I was running. The only thing I'm focusing on, just run, 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 run. I did a lap of the beach, and I came to the end. I got to the petrol station, and I took a deep breath. No longer was I in that wave anymore. The sea had settled. I was in the middle of an asthma attack, and I couldn't breathe. But I just took a second. I was like, I am here in the moment. My 2 feet are grounded on this sand. I'm looking out across the bay, and I'm looking at the 2 towers of the incinerator. I can feel the cold air blowing in my face. But I'm stood here. I'm not in that room anymore. I'm not anxious anymore. I'm here and I'm safe. So maybe next time that you feel that anxiety I asked you about before, when your hands are shaking, when you feel like you're being crushed, and you can feel your heart pounding inside your chest, maybe, just maybe, go for a run. Thank you, everyone.